What's going on, y'all? It's Lambo Lada, and welcome back to another episode of Livin and Learning. Let's say Lambo. I don't even know the name anymore. I haven't done one of these in a long time. But yo, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for supporting my music. Thank you guys for supporting the singles and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Today, just gonna talk about what's been going on. So, we had Lambo Fest. We had Lambo Fest 2022, the first installment, and that was great. Featuring KLA, that was great. KLA did his thing. A lot of you came out, and it was a big confidence booster. So I'm very, very happy and very thankful for the fan bases that support me and KLA. That was just an awesome experience because sometimes as independent artists, you don't understand that you actually have the power to do a lot of these things. You just got to figure out a way to actually do it. So for me, since I am on Twitch pretty often, I chose to use Twitch as my platform. I chose to use my Twitch platform as my platform, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? And so it turned out well. We had a good experience. KLA got to showcase his, and so did I. And I got to basically get the experience of trying to throw, a concert. You know what I'm saying? Throw a concert, because even though it's online, all it is a couple differences, but it's still the same thing. Like, it's getting people out. So that was cool. That was cool. And it also was my 33rd birthday. So that was cool. And just, you know what I'm saying? I was very, very thankful to be able to just spend my birthday doing what I love to do. Handling business, and also with my mom being in attendance, and also my friends being in attendance. That was an awesome experience for me. That was an awesome experience and life-changing as well. And I'm looking forward to what the future brings. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to what the future brings. However, I did talk about Winner's Mentality 2 coming out that day, and so I chose not to put it out that day because it would have just been too much of a rush. And also, one of the things I need to stop doing is trying to rush my music out because I see everybody putting out a song a week or whatever. I need to start holding on to my stuff and making sure that it sounds as sonically pleasing as possible. And so that means I need to let these professionals hit it. And if that means pushing back something, then that means pushing back something, especially for me, since I got to make those decisions on my own. So do I want a better product, or do I just want a product out there so people can be like, oh, you got a new product? Because people will still enjoy it. I do understand that, but I just want it to be as close to timeless as possible. So I want to start letting these professionals touch it. And also, as I'm sitting here, I'm also getting better with my engineering as well. So I can just definitely say that I'm getting better with my engineering. Is finally starting to kick in. So also, I'm able to sit and listen with those songs while I'm at work and stuff like that. Then I can figure out what I want to do with them at work. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do with them while I'm at work, because I can listen to music at work and listen to the songs at work. So that's a blessing. So I had to push that back. And Winner's Mentality 2, the release date is to be announced. The release date isn't here yet. But until then, I'll be still making music, you know what I'm saying, getting singles out. And I'm doing feature sales. Hit me up if y'all want to feature or anything like that. What else we got planned? So we got a video for the same thing. As well, which I haven't done a video in a long time. So I'm happy about that. I actually enjoyed the video, but we just making it work how we can. You know what I mean? Like I can't promise that everybody will enjoy what I enjoy, but I enjoyed making it, and I also enjoy what I'm watching. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with it. So I'm hoping that y'all happy with the music too, as well. I am currently working on the schedule to try to work on posts and like shorts and reels and stuff like that, because that's what we're watching nowadays, man. I mean, even making this video right now, like, I mean, like, it's cool and everything that I'm making a video, but at the same time, like, we all know what people want to see in this short form content. So I got to get better at making short form content. And I also want to get better at making this form content, because I feel like I get to say more of my personality and speak on my personality and kind of just give you insight on who I am as a person, you know? So that's why I like making videos like this. I just need to get more consistent with it. So with that being said, I think I said basically everything that I need to say on here. So I think I'll end with something positive. So the past, like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks within that range, I was really having a really tough time at work. Especially feeling like my opportunities are getting closer. I was really having a tough time. I was praying on it. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my homie Antonio. I was talking to my homie Antonio about it, talking to my homie Nick about it. And I was just really, really having a tough time, and, you know, really wanting to just be like, skip it and just, you know, blow everything up, which would have been a dumb decision. But, you know, my homies kept talking about, you know, that it's seeming like that I need a perspective change. You know what I mean? Need a perspective change. So, yeah, I wasn't hearing that at that time. And then my mom said it as well. And then all of a sudden I got to thinking, well, no, it didn't just happen. Like all of a sudden I got to thinking. What happened was I just noticed that I was back in the same situation. It gotta work. You gotta get money. So I was back in the same situation. And I just felt like things that bothered me were always present and always at the forefront. And I was always complaining about them and getting more angry about them. So it finally clicked with me. Like, man, I just gotta do what I need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really just have to do what I have to do and stop complaining about it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I started doing that, the first day, that day flew past. I was at home, boom. I think I was like doing some work or something like that. Like, turned out to be a good day. The second day I went back in, you know what? I ain't even look at whatever. I ain't look for that. I just got right into what you call it. And then the third day, I really started thinking about all the things that I really love about, you know what I'm saying, my place of employment. You know what I mean? A lot of things. The fact that I can listen to music. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I work only 4 days a week. You know, that I get off at 2:30. I work very early, which is tough, but I mean, I get off at 2:30, and if I'm smart with my time, I have time to do a lot of things I have to do with my business, home, and with my love life. You know what I mean? I just got to get buckled down with the time management. You know what I mean? And the best people know how to use their time. The best people with time management are usually the ones who figured it out, how to utilize all their time, you know what I'm saying, to execute what they need to do in all assets. Well, in most of the assets, most of the areas of their life. So I was really having a hard time, but like, yeah, thinking about the things that I do like about my job and stuff like that made me really just really see that something had changed my perspective within the time period that I got there, and I got the job and I was enjoying it until when I started having that hard time within a couple weeks ago, whatever. And so I needed a perspective shift again, because whatever happened, I can't remember, whatever happened had basically put me to that point to where like I feel like I can't keep doing this, you know what I mean? And I still feel like that about actual like working like that. Like I feel like I need to definitely get to a point to where I need to be more in control, because that can easily set you up, you know what I'm saying, set you up for better time management. It's just being in control of your own income. So being in control of my own income would definitely get me closer to my life goals, which is to be able to just basically control my time. You know, not have to get up out the bed if we don't want to. You know what I mean? To have things automated, and things like that. You know what I mean? Like to where it's just certain things. I always thought that it was just to get $1 million or just to get like a bunch of money. But what it is, it's just to have your income automated enough to where you don't have to freaking get out of bed right away, or like you ain't gotta always be in a rush or something like that. Like, you know, I mean, life just basically be flashing us by when we always in a rush, and just be passing us by because we always in a rush. You know what I mean? And so I just want to get out of that cycle of being in a rush and just get into the cycle of automating my income and being totally independent from any other place, basically. You know what I mean? So that's what my goal is. I ain't meaning to talk. I feel like this is getting to be a long video. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on is perspective changes. Okay, so I challenge you to check your perspective. Okay, I challenge you to check your perspective on whatever it is. See if you've had a perspective shift, whether it's negative or positive. And, you know what I'm saying? Comment on this video. Comment on this video and let me know what it is, okay? And let's talk about it, all right? This is Lambo Lada. I need y'all to go ahead and pre-save my new single. Well, my upcoming single. Same thing. That's going to be in the video below. Produced by Venice Beats. Shout out to Venice Beats. And this has been another episode of Lambo Lada. What? Lambo Lada Livin and Learnin? Lambo Lada's Livin and Learnin? Is that what it's called? I got to check it. I ain't check it before before I did this video. I just did the video because I thought about doing the video. So, yeah, man. All right, you guys. Shout out to the fan bro. Shout out to the fan bros elite. Peace.